What's happening YouTube folks? Welcome back to another Red State video. Now if you're new here and you don't know about the channel, I'm Gaz, this is Red State, and if you have a spare second, please hit subscribe to help us build them numbers. The main topic today is going to be Allylaw and whether or not the madness has ended. So we're going to roll a quick intro montage and get into it.
Is this gonna stop the madnesses? Is the big question.
They gave it a good fucking go trying to stop it, but at least he's always got that catchy introduction jingle. And you have to admit, watching some of them clips, Allylaw has definitely done some crazy ass shit on YouTube so far. So if you're not sure who Allylaw is and you watch that introduction like, what the fuck is going on? Who's this guy climbing buildings, being chased by security, what's he doing? Well, basically, Allylaw is a British YouTuber from Southampton. Originally started his channel in 2014, and what he used to post is rooftop POV parkour footage with him and his mates around his local town. But this eventually changed into more travel-based vlog content. Still doing the crazy climbing stuff, but just all around the world. There's a lot of stuff in Dubai and Thailand if you look at his earlier videos. Over the next 2 years, the content on Ally's channel mainly stayed the same, keeping in this theme of travelling, rooftoping, parkour, climbing, hanging around with his mates and making videos. He had a few viral successes before he hit the 100k mark. One of the biggest ones, and still is the biggest one on his channel today, at 20 million views. Bloody hell, that's quite a lot. It's a killer clown video, killer clown versus parkour video. He did a few like this with Pokemon versus parkour, another killer clown versus parkour. I think there was a Santa PVO of him rooftoping. There was quite a few viral successes. Him hitting a bank was another main one, which they thought was abandoned. It turned out they were just having renovation work, so they got chased out. But when the madness really started to go hard, I think was when they started to hit the roller coasters. Now they went Blackpool, they hit the Tower, they hit the Pepsi Max, which if you don't know it, I'll put a picture up. It's a huge roller coaster with a really steep sort of like spiral thing on it. Don't know how they had the bollocks to climb that. Like I say, I'll get scared just going on it, but that was fucking crazy. And then from there, it was daily uploads. A few days after that, I think they did the first overnight challenge in a water park, and that blew up quite big. They hit the Stealth at Autumn Towers. That was another roller coaster they climbed. I think they climbed up the loop of it or something. I'll put a picture up in a minute. But after that, it was viral hit after hit, and that's when the subscribers really started to roll in. They hit the 100k mark, and I think he climbed a crane to show his 100k subscriber plaque. So as I say, it's around this time Ally started to do the overnight challenges. Now the first one was at a water park, and a lot of these challenges, they were really enjoyable because it was genuine. It was actually him sneaking into places either before they close or after they've closed, and him and his mates just pissing about, not breaking or damaging, vandalising anything, just simply coming in, having a swim, or they went to trampoline parks, hotels that weren't built yet. Like they were on the finishing touches, loads of crazy things like that they did. The Britain's biggest cinema, they tried to do one in there. Shopping centres, IKEA, that was a good one. So yeah, loads of different places, and basically they'll just stay there overnight, try not to get caught. A lot of the time they got caught, so that's where all the security chases and getting arrested comes from, which again, probably not good for Ally, but it was great content for YouTube. Everyone loved it, the channel blew up, it got to the million stage really quick. I think they're on 3 million now, and 1 million of them subscribers, I mean, Ally hasn't really been posting for, so you can tell he's still got a bit of presence on YouTube even from not being there. With the challenges in full swing, we started to see more collaborations with other YouTubers on the channel. Ryan Taylor, Disco Boy, Nightscape, to name just a few. But the problem with all these names in the videos is that the bar got set a little higher and a little higher each time, until YouTube and the courts of the UK said, we're going to need to tame this madness down a little because it's getting kind of dangerous. People are going to mimic it. We don't want to show ads on these kinds of videos. We don't want to encourage kids to do it. We don't want someone to get hurt. So this is where Ali started to get quite a few problems.
It's actually a bit of a shit day. So we've been to court a few times in the past few months, as you probably know. But basically, we've got to go to court right now, yeah? And court starts in how long? Right now, I'm going to court quickly. I'm getting sued for £150,000. And in the past 7-8 months, I've been to court 11 times, and it's just been a whole nightmare, and now I am financially ruined for life. This is less than 10% of all of the paperwork I've received. As you can see, look, it's all...
But good old Ali did not let this stop him. In fact, he went crazy with the uploads as he was approaching the 1 million mark. He was putting madness after madness out there, even when he was getting no money as the videos weren't monetized. Unfortunately for Ali, he pissed off a lot of corporations by doing this that own countless venues across the UK. Now this led him to being sued by One for over £150,000, including countless court cases all trying to ban him from different venues, stadiums and arenas across the whole of the UK. And you'd think that was bad enough. Well, it gets a little worse. Because you see, Ali and Ryan last year probably did the most controversial thing they could have done. And that was try and sneak into the Big Brother show. If you don't know what the Big Brother show, it's basically a live UK TV show where they get a load of random people or celebrities into a house for so many weeks or a month or something, and they all live there caged off from the rest of the world. It's kind of like a Truman Show thing, really weird. But they thought they would try and hop into it. So with the high visors, they went into the site, pretended to be workers, climbed up one of the frames and got into the actual garden. If you haven't seen this footage, it's not on YouTube, it's not allowed to be on YouTube, but you can watch it on Ryan Taylor's streaming site. I think it's wotch.io. I'll put a link in the description anyway. It's pretty crazy footage. Ali's in the jacuzzi being tackled by about 7 security guards. It's funny stuff. But as funny as it was, the production company didn't really see the laughing matter, and they wanted to chuck the book at them, and I mean hard. So hard, in fact, that the court case only finished this year, where Ali received a community service order, a fine, a suspended sentence and a CBO order. Now if you don't know what a CBO order is, I'll put it on the screen so you can read it, but it's basically for something for more serious criminals and not something you'd associate with a freerunner or YouTuber. But it is what it is. And unfortunately, YouTube also got into the debate, saying that they don't want them kind of videos on their site, and they're going to change the community guidelines to put channels like Ali's out of business, so they can't make any money from it. And I don't even know if he'd be allowed to post them without them getting deleted. Because I know in a few of his videos he said if he was to upload a madness again, that they'll community strike his channel. That means the 3 million people that have signed up to see the madness can only technically see 3 more on the YouTube channel without it getting taken away. Which is a real shame, because he's worked so hard to get it. Everyone wants to see this kind of content. I do understand it, because obviously corporations, especially with the Big Brother one, it's live on air. They don't know what the guys are trying to do. They don't know if they're protesters or if they're going to cause harm or damage anything. Obviously, as we know from watching Ali, he doesn't do that. But it also kind of shows up them and their security. So, you know, they're going to make sure that Ali can never do this again on one of their shows, and that anyone else really wouldn't want to try it. Really, out of all of the cases so far, the Big Brother one's been the one to stop the madness, or at least put the madness on hold. We do know from social media, however, that Allylaw, while on bail and going through these trials, was still filming madnesses and making videos. He just couldn't actually upload them anywhere, especially without breaking his CBO order, even if the videos are filmed prior to the case or even the event in question. However, with an attempt to save the madness, Ali thought, well, I'll start another YouTube channel. It's not the same one, you can't strike that for the same things there. Unfortunately, YouTube said, yeah, we're just going to strike that one if you do it there again. So that's why in the past year or so, you haven't really seen much from Allylaw, which is strange considering he's rose like 1.5 million YouTube subscribers without actually posting anything for a good few months. You will see the odd videos on there. I think he's done some skydiving and some travel videos, but the main bulk of the content, what people want to see, the madness, hasn't been uploaded for probably, I think it's 8 or 9 months was the last one. With Ali not being able to post these videos without losing his YouTube account, let alone making any money from it, the law breathing down his neck, and a CBO order that says if he puts a foot wrong anytime soon, he's going straight to prison, it's safe to say that it looks like the L's have been handed out and finally the madness could be at an end. Well, at least on YouTube anyway. Because 2 weeks ago, on the last day of Ally's community service, he launched his new It's the Madness website. The Big Brother case finally over, all previous cases cleared, fines paid and community service done. This could prove to be an extremely successful way of Ally still being able to launch his videos to the public and make a bit of a wage while doing it. The only thing in his way now is one pesky little court case where the police are trying to say that Ally stole a cup of tea while doing an overnight challenge in the Snowdome.
Not only have the police tried to stop everything, not only have they tried to stop the madness, oh, this is how far the police have gone to ruin my life. I have to go to court again next month. I was basically going to Finland to meet a fan who won a competition to go on a madness with me. I was flying to Finland with 2 of the boys. We got to Gatwick Airport and I got arrested when I was getting on my plane. Like, this is the charge sheet. We have been charged with burglary of a hot beverage of a value unknown. Now, the reason they put a value unknown is because what they're claiming we have stole is a tea bag and hot water.
Now, I know what you're thinking, and yes, this is actually a genuine case going on in UK law at the minute. Allylaw versus the Snowdome police for 1 cup of tea. It's unbelievable, but it is real, and unfortunately, depending where the dates lie, this could prove really problematic for Ally, potentially breaking his CBO order, which would unfortunately mean prison time. But with Ally filming all he does, the case being a complete massive waste of time in the first place, I'm sure he'll be able to get off with it, get the case cleared and be able to start making moves again. Especially as the GoFundMe page set up for Ally to pay his court fees last year is nearly at its target of 30 grand. Which brings us back to his new website. Now, the website has been live for 2 or 3 weeks, and with this site comes a big change to Ally's videos because the madness is now pay-per-view. That's right folks, if you want to see the madness you're going to have to pay at least £3 a month for it. Now, there's one video that gets uploaded each week to the website, so you're looking at about 4 videos for your £3 a month. And that's if the uploads keep on coming. Now, I've subscribed and there is so far an upload every Friday. I think there's 3 on the website at the minute. I've watched them and they're all classic madness content. They're the sort of stuff that was posted on YouTube, the crazy side of it. Most of the videos have been longer than the ones you used to get on YouTube. There's crane climbs, police chases, or your classic Allylaw shenanigans. They've even added a comment section underneath each video so Allylaw can reply to the people watching them. In my opinion, the website's worth the money, the videos are good, but we'll just have to see if the content keeps coming on a regular basis. I think it'll be nice to see some of the unreleased videos that he never got to post on YouTube go on the website. That's if it doesn't break his CBO order. Also, I think it'd be a good idea if he put his YouTube videos onto the new website so there's more content on there, and in case his YouTube account gets deleted and the videos disappear, there's still somewhere where they're all backed up. And for now, it looks like the website is the final last hope for the madness to continue. But what will happen to the YouTube channel, you ask? Well, it looks like not a great deal. Now, we may get a couple of update videos, a travel vlog or a podcast or 2, but it looks like Ally's main focus is going to be on the website where he can make a wage and he's going to actually be able to post these videos without breaking his CBO order, getting into trouble or getting removed off YouTube. So there we have it. Has the madness ended? Well, it's definitely ended on YouTube, but it's carried on his website. We're not sure how long this will go on for, whether he'll get into trouble with this, whether this will break his CBO order. Hopefully it won't because it's not a social media site, but if anything happens, we'll keep you up to date. Alright, so I'm just editing the video you've basically just watched of me talking about Allylaw, and there's a couple of things that I want to say before I upload it. Number one is that I was filming all that on my old camera and it's really old and haggard now. Every 30 seconds it overheats and turns off. Now, I didn't realise this until after I'd already filmed that whole thing in its entirety for like half an hour, however long it took me. So as you can tell by the end of the video, after doing it in 30-second bursts and already doing a whole take, I was getting kind of pissed off and my voice started to go really monotone like that because I just couldn't be bothered with it anymore. So here is the culprit. Where's that pesky camera? I've had this thing probably like 10 years, man. But that's finally over. I'm good. I've done an unboxing video which I'm about to edit of my new camera, so I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but if you watch the video probably the day after I post this one up, then you'll be able to see the new camera equipment we've got. Sorry, I was looking at the screen to make sure that I was in focus. Just realised that I weren't looking at the lens, so if that looked a bit weird, that's why. But yeah, I've got the unboxing video coming after this video's up. There's a couple of things I wanted to mention on Ally as well. The day I post this video up, so it's tomorrow, Monday, Monday the 10th of June, Allylaw's court case for the cup of tea thing is on. So we want to wish Allylaw good luck on that. I'm sure he'll get off with it. But we're going to see then really if the madness is going to end or not for this year, because if it's broke his CBO order, he'll be going to prison. Hopefully he doesn't. But most likely it's going to get thrown out of court. There's going to be some crazy madness videos on the website from Asia, which I'm really looking forward to. There's a new Thailand video of him doing the ghost tower, and I can't believe he's done that. I've wanted to do that for so long. God damn it, Ali. I need to get out there soon. I need to do that tower. But fair play to you for doing it. It's probably my favourite video he's done so far on YouTube and on the website. So make sure you guys check out his website, because the madness is still going on, just not on YouTube. In fact, on his first video on the website, he even said fuck YouTube. So I'm pretty sure the YouTube channel's dead, that he's not going to be posting on there unless he does an update. Get onto the website and just keep watching the crazy shit that he's coming up with. That's pretty much it from me. I haven't really got much else to say on the matter. I've spoke about Ali, what he's done, where he's at now, what's going on with the court cases. Make sure you subscribe to the Red State channel, because we have so much cool stuff coming out now that I've got this new camera. I'm just about to go to Snowdon. Are we going to the Peak District? We're going to go do some climbing basically and some mountains. I'm not sure exactly where. My mate's taking me. We're going to do a little vlog of the whole camping experience. It's all going to be wild camping, just out in the hammock somewhere in the trees. So we should get some great footage, especially with the new cameras. Like I say, subscribe, put the notifications on, and we'll see you on the next video.